Let's talk now about the role of the teacher. Lynn, can you help us understand the role of the spiritual counsel, the sheikh, the teacher in your tradition?
Well, for me, because of when I met my teacher in the state that I was in, my relationship with him was a little bit different. I didn't start with him and, from the beginning. So there was a lot of steps that I missed. So I can't answer those steps because I didn't experience them. But for me, he helped me to integrate, and also there's this idea of you come into the world to do one thing, and if you leave this world without doing that one thing, even if you've done a lot of good works, you've done nothing. And so he helped me to see clearly what that purpose is. That's actually probably the biggest thing that my teacher did with me. And so my reluctance to want to do that, he helped address that by sending me out to do it when I was like, oh, really, not me. And so that, and I placed my heart with him, and my relationship with him was in the heart, and it was very deep. It was a really deep, deep bond. And so he helped me with trust, and we would have our moments, and I would say, you betrayed me, and he did. But we would have to work it out. So he helped me with that idea of relationship, that this person that you trust can betray you, and it's okay. And it's also, through him, I learned the way that I would work with my students. And Sufi teachers work differently with their students than other teachers that I've had. It's a much more subtle connection. Sometimes if I wanted to address, say, one student, I would actually speak to you and hope that who this was for would get it. And so they teach you to be in a very watchful, waiting state, and the person who was like, what? Is so confused because I didn't do anything. And the person who this is real is asleep, usually. And so a lot of that is really just the subtleness and how this transformation takes place in the heart. And this affinity that there has to be between the teacher and the student if you're going to work in this kind of way.